We need to talk about Jamie Lynn Spears because this is getting out of hand. Somebody needs to take away her phone from her because she's making this worse for herself. The lies are starting to pile up and it's time to break this situation down. So let's get into it. Okay guys, I know I just posted a video about Jamie Lynn Spears and trust me, I'm not trying to overdo it. There's just so much going on. If you guys have not seen that video, definitely go check it out. Her former co-star from Zoe 101, Paul Butcher, is calling her out for the reboot scam, which is a total mess. But there's still so much more going on in Jamie Lynn's life, and we need to talk about this book situation, the condo situation, and the fact that Jamie Lynn is trying to act like she's broke and she's not getting money from Britney Spears when that is a flat-out lie. As you guys know, Britney recently testified in court on June 23rd and told the judge that she wants to sue her entire family because they're all enablers in her conservatorship, a conservatorship she should have never been in the first place. Here's a snippet from a magazine that was recently published, and at the end of this segment, you can see that Britney feels Jamie Lynn just sat back and watched as their dad took over her life. She thinks she was complicit. Honestly, that's straight facts because Jamie Lynn hasn't done anything for Britney these past 13 years, and she won't even utter the words "Free Britney." So imagine if that was your sibling, I would feel so betrayed. But let's go ahead and talk about something a little bit more shady because her husband was recently caught creeping on Britney's Instagram. So Jamie Lynn went on a family vacation to Florida and she shared a bunch of photos. She also shared this photo of her husband working and she blurred out his computer screens, but she forgot to blur his phone. If you take a good look there, you may recognize that post because it looks like he was zooming in on one of Britney's recent Instagram posts. This is the post that he was looking at, and it was in between two of her most recent posts. You guys probably realize that she's been posting a lot of the same photo where she does not have a top on. To be honest, I don't have much to say about that post. That's why I don't make a whole video about it because I feel like it's really not that big of a deal. Okay, she doesn't have her shirt on. There are a few concerns I have that, she doesn't run her Instagram. This lady named Cassie runs it. So is Cassie posting these? But I also think that maybe Britney wants it to be posted because her father was always really weird about her not wearing a bra and her securing her upper half. So I feel like it's kind of a big FU by posting these pictures online because it's exactly what her father would hate. But speaking about her father, Jamie Spears, let's talk about the fact that Jamie Lynn Spears literally looks just like her father, but with a wig on. So she recently did a photo shoot for her book cover. As you guys can see right here, she tagged the photographer and he's done a bunch of other books. So it's obviously for her book. She's wearing a lot of makeup here. I feel like she's trying to be Kylie Jenner. And honestly, she does look pretty. She looks beautiful. I think she looks beautiful. There's something going on with her mouth, and I'm not trying, again, I don't like picking on looks. I think that's the lowest of the low. But I just saw so many tweets and so many people, and even my boyfriend, I showed these pictures. I was like, oh, look at her. She's literally Jamie Jenner or whatever. And he was like, what's going on with her lips? And I was like, you know what? I didn't really I saw so many people talking about that, but I guess they're just really overlined. She also posted another picture recently where it looks like she's still doing that to her lips. So I don't really know what to make of it, but I do feel like this whole book is such a bad idea. Either Jamie Lynn is really depending on this money or she's stuck in a contract because if I was her, I would have dropped that book as soon as people started hating on me for it. You guys may remember that she was coming out with a book called I Must Confess, and that was one of Britney's literal song lyrics, iconic song lyric that you're taking from your sister and making your own book about. I mean, it reminds me about how Britney posted on her Instagram that she was tired of her sister going around and performing her songs. It's kind of like a big FU to Britney, and I feel like this book is another big FU. It looks like she is changing up the title of the book. If you go into Barnes & Noble, you will see 2 pages that look like it's Jamie's book. Here you can see that it says My Story. For some reason it says Jamie Smith, so I don't really understand why it says that. This is definitely her book because it's got the same publisher and it looks like it's coming out the same date in 2022. Here are the chapters. We actually didn't talk about this in a previous video where we covered this, but we've got chapter 1, family ties. Chapter 3, teen angst. Over here. Chapter 9, the day the world stopped. Probably about the ATV accident, which if you guys have not seen my coverage on that, definitely go check it out. Chapter 10, you can't take the girl out of Louisiana. Chapter 11, setting an example. What type of example? I feel like that's a bad example. Anyways, you can also find the book on Amazon, which they changed the title to My Story, Family Fame and Figuring It Out, which before it was, I Must Confess, Family Fame and Figuring It Out. So that's a lot better, but it's still like I can't get the taste out of my mouth that you already did that. So it's going to be a big fail. And I'm sure Jamie Lynn was pissed when the news came out because her publisher had to make a statement. Everyone on the internet was trolling her, and the publisher came out and said that it will no longer include this lyric. And actually, it was inaccurate, and that this is a very sensitive time for Jamie Lynn. So they're really sorry about that. I'm sure it was an accurate title, but they saw the backlash and they had to make up some story. They said in their statement, "We deeply regret that incorrect and incomplete information about her book has appeared in the public space, especially during this sensitive time for Jamie Lynn and her family." Honestly, if you're going to write a book, Jamie Lynn, nobody cares about anything else besides this. So why don't you talk about this whole situation and maybe your role in it all, or maybe how you saw I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to see anything from her, so I don't really care. I don't understand why she's even doing this book or who's really interested in it, but of course, they're going to use the Spears name and one of Britney's lyrics to just go and cash in. Now let's go ahead and talk about this condo situation, because Britney Spears owns a penthouse condo in Destin, Florida, and this is something that Jamie Lynn has used a lot, even though she's trying to act like she doesn't. We don't even really know if this is Britney Spears' property because, yes, she paid for it, but also she's in a conservatorship, so who actually owns it? And a lot of people believe that Jamie Lynn does. But she went on a vacation recently to Florida, and she stayed at the Ritz, actually, and she posted a whole Instagram post about the Ritz, and she wrote, "I don't own a condo, and I can assure you that no one has ever bought me a place at the beach because I prefer my beach vacations at the Ritz anyways." I'm sorry, I'm yelling at this point. My boyfriend's gone for the weekend, so I'm like, I want to scream every moment. Okay. Simple facts. Y'all need to stop raging. Thankful to get this time with my family in between our busy work and practice schedules with the kids. LOL. Also, we'll talk about her work in a minute because I'm pretty sure she's been using a lot of Britney's money because her husband doesn't make anything. But let's look at these posts. It's a cute family moment. For some reason, she started blocking out her children's faces. Here, she looks so unenjoyable. I saw someone on Twitter say, does this look like a nice person? And honestly, I'm not, again, we're not making fun of her looks, but just attitude, energy-wise, she seems like she's mad. Also, wait, do you guys see a green water in that bathtub? Why am I just realizing this? Why is that? Because I was going to say, wait, maybe it's just the color of, yellow lights in the bathroom. But wait, no, that water's green. Maybe she put a bath bomb in it. We're going to hope for the best. She even shared that the Ritz were treating them like royalty and gave them, it looks like, is that a muffin or something, with a card that said the Spears Watson family. Along with a card because, again, Your Highness Jamie Lynn. And you guys could peep down here that she actually changed her caption after the fact because she wanted to remove the part about the condo. I don't even know why she would even write the part about a condo because it just opened this whole wound. I wouldn't even make this video if she didn't do all of that. So let's talk a little bit more about this condo because Jamie Lynn says, I don't have a condo. No one's ever bought me a condo. When I go to Destin, Florida, I stay in the Ritz. The Ritz. Oh my gosh, that drives me crazy. I would actually start gagging around someone like that. When people are so I don't know, when they are flex everything or act so above other people, that caption personally attacked me for no reason. Okay. But here's an image from 2005 where you can see that Britney Spears and Kevin Federline are actually standing on the balcony of this condo in Destin, Florida. It also looks like Jamie Lynn was with them on this trip. I really don't understand why she's trying to disconnect herself from this condo because when she's done press in the past, she always brings it up our condo, our condo. Like in this article from 2016, she brings up our condo, the one that Britney Spears paid for. She shared, I host everyone at our condo. We're pretty blessed with a big condo. It can sleep about 10 people. We all have breakfast together. I plan a big dinner and we have space at the beach. And when we write, there's no pressure and no timeline. So working on her music at her condo in Destin. Oh, how fabulous. But it's weird because she shared in her post, remember guys, I don't own a condo. I can assure you that no one has ever bought me a place at the beach because, you know why she's never had a place bought for her? Because she likes the Ritz. I just think that's so stupid. Yet there's so many receipts that show that you've been at this condo plenty of times. Like this tweet from 2015 where she shared, we have a condo in Destin, Florida, and it's the best getaway during an Ask Jamie Lynn Spears like Q&A. So again, your condo. Oh, and just a few months after she posted that tweet, she shared a picture with her friends where she took them all to her condo in Destin. So why is she trying to act like she doesn't have this condo that she has? Why is she acting like she's the rich and stuff? She's trying to disconnect herself from Britney's money because she's actually so entrenched into it. The Daily Mail actually reported that Britney Spears did in fact pay for this $1 million condo for Jamie Lynn, even though Jamie Lynn claims she's not on the conservatorship payroll. Jamie Lynn can go and buy as many articles as she wants, claiming that she's not on the conservatorship payroll, but The Sun reported that Jamie Lynn, her condo in Florida, was purchased through a trust that Britney has owned since 2000 and has been managed partly by their father, Jamie. This narrative she's trying to paint that she hasn't used any of Britney's money really doesn't sit well with me because just like it's just like a lie that we're both going to go back and forth on and we won't ever come to a consensus because there's receipts that show it. Like the flight logs that show that Jamie Lynn loves to go and fly using Britney's money, as well as her mother, Lynn Spears. So she's doing all of this, and at the same time, she's going and purchasing articles claiming that she is broke and that she's not getting any money from Britney. About 3 weeks ago, there were headlines everywhere where Jamie Lynn was saying that she's the only person who is in Britney's family who's not on her payroll, and that, in fact, she's broke. She even shared a little headline on her Instagram story and said, facts, now leave my broke butt alone. Broke. We need to redefine what broke means because when we are living in an age where poverty and hunger and all these things are very much a problem, I don't like when people are like, oh, I'm broke. Like, please, Jamie Lynn, we know you're not broke because you've been using your sister's money. And actually, one of you guys tweeted out an article to me that claims that Jamie Lynn does have some money. Even though she denies being on Britney's payroll, her net worth is pretty high. They claim she's worth about $6 million. So again, far from broke, hardly broke. And our earnings probably come from Zoe 101, All That, and Sweet Magnolias. But keep in mind, guys, that she took a huge break between Zoe 101 and Sweet Magnolias. And I know that Zoe 101 and All That aren't paying her that much because we've heard from former Nickelodeon stars and they really don't get paid much at all. Like most of their payments happened when they were on the show. Like you do get, what is it called? Royalties, like after the fact, like every year you'll get royalties, but you're not making much from that. Definitely not enough to have a $6 million net worth. But you guys are probably wondering, what about her husband? Like he's got to be bringing in the big coin. Well, Jamie has been married to her husband, Jamie. Please, like we don't think it's gonna get weirder. It's like we got the dad Jamie, the sister Jamie, the husband Jamie. Like, guys, please stop, please. I'm begging you. They've been together since 2014. And honestly, he seems like the average Joe, pretty normal guy. He actually owns a company that does like security installments, I believe. But I found some tweets from someone on Twitter and they caught my eye. So they bring up the fact that Zoe 101 ended in 2008. Then Jamie Lynn was unemployed until she co-starred in the Netflix show Sweet Magnolias in 2020. So how has she been able to afford this lifestyle? Because her husband gets about $60,000 a year, which is good. That's a great salary, but not enough for them to have 2 Teslas, Gucci sandals, children to support all these bills, big vacations to the Ritz. They even note that a penthouse suite at the Ritz goes for about $1,700 a night. So that's a lot of money. Maybe they're just like giving it to her for free because she is royalty, but where is it coming from? They also note that the $60,000 that her husband supposedly bringing in has to pay other people, do other things. Honestly, I don't know where they're getting their research, so we're not going to like spend a lot of time on this, but I do feel like they're getting somewhere with this because I feel like her husband does work probably a normal job and gets a normal salary. So how does she afford this lifestyle? Because Britney Spears is the one with all the money, supposedly, even though she only has only has 60 million, in her fortune, in her estate. I do believe there's a lot more money, but we're going to uncover where that all went soon. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here's my email. If you have any video ideas for me or any comments or anything you want to let me know, just feel free to email me. But let's go ahead and look at this P.O. Box package item. This one is from Celestial Skincare, I believe. It looks so cute. I'm really excited. It's got really cool stickers. And if you guys ever want to send me a P.O. Box package item, it's listed below, but no pressure at all. I literally just have it because some people want to send me notes and stuff. Sometimes I actually get a lot of letters that people are like, don't open on camera. And it's really sweet. I love just like that you guys want to write me and stuff. And then some people have small businesses and we can give them a shout out because you guys are entrepreneurs out here. And I think it's so crazy how so many people have like really awesome businesses. So, oh wow, Sloan YouTube. Sloan, I've been watching your videos for quite some time on YouTube. I love your videos on topics that do not get talked about enough. I watch often and fell in love with your commentary. I have just started a small business, all natural skincare business. Aw, I love that you showcase packages and small businesses at the end of your videos. For that reason, I decided to send you some free products to try and enjoy. Oh, below is a personal discount code you give your subscribers. It's SL04N. That's awesome. Oh, wow. So this is the brand Celestial Skincare. Everything will be linked below. Oh my gosh, and I'm so excited. I could really use, I need some like moisture or something. I think I didn't wear enough sunscreen when I went to the beach and now I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is a moisturizing cleanser. Look at that. Oh, I could use that. You can't smell it. It's probably like sealed nicely. Ooh, let's see if we can smell it. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, yeah. It smells very much cleanser. I'm like over here spilling it already. Oh my god, I love this so far. Oh, thank you. I don't think you put your name here. It's just like your brand. So thank you, Celestial. This looks like it's a cucumber rose toning mist. Oh my gosh, I love cucumber and rose. Oh my gosh. The smell. Oh, it's so refreshing. Okay. That's a 10 out of 10 right there. 10 out of 10. We've got a bath bomb. Oh, I love this too. It looks like it's got a little like seasoning in there. Oh. Ooh, it's like kind of like, it's definitely like an Epsom-y, like natural vibes. We love that. Thank you. Aw. And then finally we've got this right here, which, what is this? Ooh. Pomegranate. I love, you are putting out the right foods here. I don't love a lot of fruits and vegetables, but you got the menu you are serving is here for me. It looks like this is pomegranate seed oil. Oh, I love pomegranates. Let's see if I don't think it'll probably have a smell because it's like the oil of it, but let's see like what's going on here. And at least try it out. Ooh. 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 Okay. Feels really good. It's definitely kind of like an oil-based serum, which is really great. Like I told you guys, I need some moisture. So there we go. Thank you so much, Celestial. I love these products. They're so cute. They smell really great. And for a natural brand, because sometimes natural, I'm like, what does that really mean? This seems legit. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We've got code SL04N, so definitely go try it out and support a small business, guys. Until next time, I will see you in a new video soon. Bye, guys.